Good morning, class 4. Welcome to the third part of GUI operating system desktop management. First of all, we will recapitulate what we have read in our previous class. We read about start button, start menu, parts of start menu, that is left pane and right pane, the things that we can do in the left pane, and the details of right pane. Today we will learn about the taskbar. Kids, the Windows 10 taskbar sits at the bottom of the screen and you are able to see the picture of a taskbar here. Okay, in this taskbar on the very right corner, it shows the notification area which informs the user of computer system about different things such as the internet connection or the charge of the laptop battery, etc. I will show you. And in the very left corner it shows the start button. And now you will ask, then ma'am, what are the content in the middle part of the taskbar? Then I will say, in the middle part of the taskbar, kids, there are currently opened applications are showing. Okay, and the pinned application. Now we will see the taskbar practically. Kids, you are able to see the screen of the computer. Okay, so you are now see this bar. The whole bar is called the taskbar. Okay, in the very right corner from here to here is the notification area, and in the very left corner that is the start button. Okay, now this is the middle portion. So this one and this one are the opened application, and all these are, those are not highlighted. Not highlighted part are the pinned application. Okay, now we will see the components in notification area. I'm showing you. See, I have already said that notification area means this portion is called the notification area, is located at the right side of the taskbar. So it shows different types of notification. Likewise, this one is the internet connectivity. This one, this speaker like structure is the volume, and this one is the date and time. Okay, now we will see how to pin and unpin an application in the taskbar. So kids, to pin an application in the taskbar, we will need to click on this start button first. Here. Okay, the start menu opens. This all is the start menu. Okay, for example, I want to pin this Microsoft Office Word in the taskbar. So you have to just right click on the Microsoft Office button, and then you are able to see here now pin to taskbar. I'm just click on here, pin to taskbar. Now the Windows Microsoft Office Word is pinned here. Okay, now you will ask, ma'am, how to unpin an application? So I will right click here again. See, I'm right clicking here. Then you are able to see unpin this program from taskbar. I'm clicking here again. So the icon is now removed. That means the application is now unpinned. Now kids, we will learn about the task view. Kids, simply it allows us to quickly move within the opened windows and application. For example, if you are using Paint and a game together, and then you want to move from the game to the Paint option quickly, then task view helps. The task view is used through two ways. One is window key plus tab, and the other one is alt key plus tab. These two are the keys in the keyboard. Okay, now let's see how the task view works through these two methods. Kids, let's see how the task view works. The first way is Windows key plus tab key. Windows key is this one. This key is the Windows key and tab is this one. Okay, I will press it together. See how Windows key plus tab key is working. They're working like this way. Okay, now next is tab key, means this one, and alt key means this one and this one. I will press them together. See how is it working. Okay, so this is the task view. Kids, let's discuss now about the quick launch bar. It is a quick launch toolbar to the taskbar in Windows 10. So let's see how to add a quick launch toolbar in our taskbar. Kids, to add a quick launch toolbar in the taskbar, you need to right click on the empty space here. This is the empty space of the taskbar. So I am clicking here. See, right clicking here. Then this toolbar option is coming. You just need to click here. I am clicking here. Then this new toolbar. Okay. So I am clicking here in the new toolbar. Then this dialog box will open. I will add this one, class 4 folder. Then you have to click on this select folder option. Now you are able to see this class 4 option is added in this taskbar. So this is the quick launch toolbar how works. Let's come to the next topic is setting of date and time. Kids, the date and time in our system is showing in the very right corner of the taskbar, that is in the notification area. When you click on the date and time area in Windows, the date and time panel will appear. Okay, now we will see how to change the date and time format in our computer system. Kids, the system date and time appears in this area. In the notification area of the taskbar. When you click on this date and time, the calendar up and the watch appears like this. Okay. So to change the date and time, we need to click on this start button here. Then go to the control panel here. Here it is showing control panel. Okay, this is the dialog box of the control panel. We will click in the clock, language and region option to change the date and time format. Now kids, see here, change the date and time or number format under the region and language area. I am clicking here. Now this is the dialog box appear. You are able to see here short date, long date, short time, long time, first day of the week. So I am showing you how to change the time and date format. You just need to click on this drop down list. See, lots of options are coming. Okay, then I will choose this one, MMDDYYY. This means MM means month, DD means date and YY means year. This one. Okay, next is anything, this one. Okay, now time, I will choose HH and MM. See how it is changing here. You are in this example options, you are able to see how this formats changes. So after changing the format, here you have two options. One is apply and OK. You have to first click on the apply and then OK button to apply the changes of the format of date and time. Okay. So we will read about changing the volume. Changing the volume means the changing of system volume. Okay. So let's see how to change the system volume. Kids, to change the system volume, okay, you need to click on this speaker like icon of the notification area. Okay, now see this dialog box appeared. this is the change volume dialog box. Okay, now I will move the slider. How the volume of the system changes, you just see. Kids, when you move the slider in the downwards option, the sounds of the system gets lower, and if you move this slider upwards, the sounds become louder. Okay. So kids, the chapter 2 is over now. I will give you the exercise questions, answers and every fill-ups match true false today with the extra questions. You need to write it down in the computer fair copy only. Till then, bye bye. Take care.